Hey, it's August 31st, 2021. I'm Todd Dunn, and today I'm once again aboard my 1936 wooden powerboat, Tortuga. And we're heading out for a little afternoon cruise. Not going anyplace in particular, just running away from the 79-degree temperature on shore. It'll be much cooler out on the water. We are right now we're just leaving the marina. This blue boat is the Marie. It's a 1930, 130-foot powerboat, and that boat is steel riveted construction, and I dare you to find a single rivet on that hull. On the other side we have the steel schooner Ambergris, which belongs to a local fellow who heads south every winter. And we're going to head out slowly till the engine warms up a little bit. Okay, we're heading out toward the Cranberry Islands. That's just a function really of which way the wind is blowing. If we went south out the western way, when we came back, we'd have the wind behind us, and it would be an issue in terms of exhaust overtaking the boat. A little traffic here, sailboat, and a lobster boat just passed, and you can probably see his wake there approaching us. And it's going to bounce us a little bit. It's only about a 30-foot lobster boat, but it's leaving about a 1.5 foot wake. Here we go. Couple closely spaced waves. And we'll continue east, which is the direction we're going right now. That is a little Cranberry Island, sort of on the starboard bow. Sutton Island over here. Not too many boats out today, a few sailboats. This is a bullseye right here. Possibly another bullseye over towards Sutton Island. We're cruising past Sutton Island at about 5.5 knots. Still heading east. Small open boat over there. Actually, that's a boat that I think used to be next to us in the marina, named Boethius. There's the east end of Sutton Island. Little Cranberry Island ahead. And we're getting a big spaced out wake right here. And great Cranberry Island to starboard. We're kind of threading the needle between lobster trap floats here. It's not as bad as it looks when you look straight ahead. There's a bit of foreshortening in the image. As you can see in this side view, there are quite a few, but you know, there's room between them. So we'll continue through them. We are headed, if conditions don't deteriorate when we get past the islands, toward East Bunker Ledge. In order to dodge a wake, we had to turn closer to Sutton Island. You can see some of the summer cottages here. We're starting to close them up, since this is the end of August. A lot of these places are shut for the season by a week or so from now. So, some signs. Closed up place there. Actually, that looks like they're working on that one. But some signs that the season is finally winding down for 2021. And here we are coming up on the east end of Sutton Island. And ahead we have the open Atlantic. Actually, this is the This is the Gulf of Maine, which is part of the Atlantic Ocean, but sort of a little bit off the starboard bow. 100 miles away is the southern tip of Nova Scotia. And the land in the distance over there is the Scudic Peninsula. As we move out here, we're going to get into some a little bit more interesting lobster gear. Those two floats right there are a toggled lobster trap. There is a line from the smaller one to the bigger one. And there are a bunch of them ahead. So we just want to make sure we do not run between two floats of a toggled pair. Looks like we've got about another quarter mile of lobster here, then it's going to be a lot clearer. Ahead here on the port bow, that white pylon is East Bunker Ledge, and unless it starts to get slightly bigger seas when we come out from behind the island, the plan is to go out by it and have a look at it. May not do it. We may simply run over to Seal Harbor, which is right over there where the boats are, with some of the hills of Mount Desert Island, and the two smaller hills close together are the Bubbles at the north end of Jordan Pond. Here's East Bunker Ledge. I don't think we're going to go too much closer, simply because now that we're out from behind the shelter of Little Cranberry Island, there is about 1.5 foot swell coming in from out on the ocean, and that is when I get the wrong point of the boat, a little bit rolly. There are better days to come out here. So I think we're going to head over toward Seal Harbor. Make a turn and head over to Seal Harbor over there. Here we are in the outer mooring field here in Seal Harbor. Lots of nice boats in here. A few lobster boats, but not many. There are a couple bigger boats. Usually there are a couple more, but that's the only really big one I see right there. And a few other boats. This is a Hinckley Pilot 35 right here on the starboard side. We motor slowly in here because the boats are pretty tightly packed in this harbor. There are some wealthy people that keep their boats here. This Hinckley jet boat belongs to lifestyle maven Martha Stewart. Head back out of the harbor because as we came in it was getting pretty warm. It's a warm day today. The little gray building over there is the Seal Harbor Yacht Club. And there's the town dock. And here's a nice little day sailor. The boat with the tan sail covers is a Concordia yawl. And I don't know what this is, but it's a relatively nice little boat. I think those are not wooden spars. I'm guessing those are carbon fiber that have been faux painted to look like wood. A nice little day boat as we head back out of Seal Harbor. And we're going to make a right turn when we get out of the harbor here and head back into the Great Harbor. You can see a few summer cottages up on the hill. That's the low rent neighborhood over here. You can probably pick one of those up for a few million. Looking back at Seal Harbor, the house on the point there is Rockefeller's place. And a bunch of other nice homes right on the shore. That's Bear Island ahead. We're going to cut in close and have a good look at the lighthouse today. And over here to starboard is Sutton Island. And we're heading just south of west. The island straight ahead is the east end of Greening. And then beyond that is Southwest Harbor, our home port. Okay, this is the Bear Island Bell right here. And I see it's got a seagull on top. And this one's an actual bell. You can see the bell there with the external clappers. Hear it? And the lighthouse is visible up there, but it'll be better in a minute. East Harbor and the wakes are kind of crazy because of all the boats coming and going. So we might roll a little, but I'm going to turn and make a pass port side to Bear Island. And there it is, the Bear Island Lighthouse. The closest lighthouse to Southwest Harbor, and quite a scenic little lighthouse. The island belongs to Acadia National Park, but they've leased it out with the condition that the lessee maintain the lighthouse, and as a consequence of that, the island is closed to the public, even though it is owned by the National Park. So here we go. Wakes are hitting us as we cruise past Bear Island, and it's a very scenic little lighthouse. And straight ahead we have the Bear Island Bell again. I'm going to turn, because I'm sure there's no lobster gear there, and try to get out of these wakes. And at this point I think we're headed back towards Southwest Harbor. It's gotten kind of bumpy and rolly out here, so it's time for Tortuga to go back to the dock. So, hope you enjoyed this little cruise today as we look at the man-said shore of Mount Desert Island here in Southwest Harbor. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I think you need to think about what possible reason you could have for not having done so, and click that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.